training.
Oh yes, he's most certainly good enough to do some training, for sure.
He's learned a few tips and tricks, having all the things we fought so far.
Absolutely. They are good. They are the paladins, at least, are seemingly stronger than the other guards, and are very well disciplined. But they certainly have room to progress.
Still, a few days to help them settle in and help do some light training.
Yeah. And your sister certainly enjoys your company.
There's still a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. After a few months, we'll be sick of each other again.
More than likely. How it's how siblings work, right? What about Laurentius?
Laurentius, if not asked to do a job like cleaning, he would spend his time scouting and looking for a possible arrival of a dragon for the 3 days.
Okay.
Yes, he knows they might be coming. So he wants to catch Red Dragon before somebody else unfortunate catches it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a perception check. Or nature, maybe? Actually, no, survival's for tracking, isn't it?
Survival would be the tracking skill.
Yes.
Yeah, so survival could be good. Yeah.
I have some tracking skills, but they don't matter in here. Guess I'm just thinking them. I'm just gonna roll survival.
Okay.
26 if they're an expert doesn't take account.
Yeah. So over the few days, Laurentius, you aren't entirely sure, but there seems to be a larger predator in the area. You can sort of tell by the way larger prey items have been moving around, like the deer. They've seemed to come away from the mountains a bit more. Further into like the grass, like the wooded lands and more protected areas. To Laurentia's mind is that a large predator has moved into the general area, but where to he's not sure, or what that large predator is.
Yeah, he will keep note of that, but he will not. Yeah, he doesn't really have anyone to tell it about, but he will keep a note of that. Yeah, he might need more time.
Whatever it is, it definitely seems to be keeping away from populated areas.
That's good. something to look forward in the photo with more time.
What about Dax? What's he doing in a few days?
I don't think he does anything specific. He'll keep himself busy with the many mundane tasks that need to be done in the castle. Maybe occasionally cloister himself away in his chambers down in the caves to read books, I suppose. But not researching any specific topic. Just keeping busy, really.
Nothing wrong with keeping busy.
No. I mean, there's the thought, dreams of prophecy-inducing beds. If anything, he needs the opposite. He has enough of those.
It's the whole reason he's in this mess.
Oh, exactly.
Too much prophecy.
Well, after a few days, Kellen and the gang are done. And while I don't have a fresh map for this, it is it feels better, lighter. As if the air itself isn't as oppressive. The tree now has green leaves. It's vibrant with like the white stone tree trunk with the like, they're not leaf green, they're sort of like a pale whitish green. Not completely green, but like stone. And they hang over the beds and make quite a nice place to rest.
So they finish looking at the calendar on the Monday, the 23rd of Huetha.
Yes, they would finish the 24th.
Oh, okay.
Because they need 3 full days, and you were into 21.
In that case, since technically we're spending 4 days, I can get crafting done. Because I just realized it's 4 days instead of 3 days.
You would need to spend the 24th crafting as well.
Yes.
I mean, if you need to craft stuff,
with
an extra day?
With the extra sleep, because I do have the Dreamstone, would that be able to cut back enough time where I can still set out on the 24th?
No.
No? Okay. It's worth a try.
We'll not mess with those timings too much.
Okay. Probably a good...
working and sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah, although you might get the benefits of 8 hours of rest in 2 hours, you still have to survive the 22 hours. That energy it doesn't, you don't gain an extra 6 hours of energy. You still need to go through
the body, the mind is willing.
Day.
The mind is willing, but the body is weak.
I also argue to a point. There's a certain bit where you're going to mentally check out, and it's like I've been like tinkering with this for 8 hours. I've got a headache. I need to rest.
Yeah, exactly. Like you
I suppose.
Yeah.
In that case, is everyone fine with me spending an extra day?
Yes. Just take
it. I guess we might as well be efficient with the time, but
yeah.
It's a day. It is a day. It doesn't matter.
You say that now, but
and the guards get paid?
Yes.
24 gold.
Cat Eye Elixir. Which is... doesn't have any focus or anything. It's a DC 16 with my assurance I don't even need to roll for it.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, I have. Whoops. I didn't mean to make that private, but there you go. Just
Yeah,
to make things official. In that case, I will spend the 7 gold to craft and create it and have it in my recipe book.
excellent.
Beyond that, Alicia will just, study the tree a bit, see if she can gain any more details, but probably not succeeding, and focusing back on her alchemy.
Okay, the 25th of Kuthona. Tick back the hours. Imagine you go in the morning.
Hmm.
Okay, and you want to you all feel happy setting off? Do you want to do anything else before you do?
I'm fine to go.
Yeah. Okay. So
Oh, drat! I had plans for Sunday lunch today.
it's
Well,
weird
not
to
Tuesday.
have Sunday lunch on a Wednesday. It's
Oh,
bizarre.
is it?
Sorry, I've been raiding around a lot of halflings. You know, we had to have they have more frequent lunches.
That must be
It's
it.
true. It's true.
Me to be for lunch.
All right. So, Lux taps Eclipse against the stone archway, and the archway fades into mist. And you're able to step through. As you step through, you are not surrounded by elves this time. You walk out into a cavern that's about 30 feet wide. It only has a single exit. And as you sort of step through, the portal closes behind you. You can hear the crash of waves against rock. Heading to the exit, you see that sure enough, you seem to be on a mountainside, effectively, or a cliffside. You're about 50 feet up to the bluff, or 50 feet below a bluff above, and down below about 30 feet is a rocky beach.
Can we get a sense of like general climate where we've ended up?
Yeah, so it's slightly colder than where you are used to, but not by much. It's not that stark difference going between the Mwangi jungle.
Watery cliffside, not that different. Could be Frisia.
So what you do see is so to the north is the sea ahead of you. And northwest up the coastline, you're sort of or sort of at an angle. You can actually see a town in the distance. It sits about half a mile away. The coastline is dotted in what looks to be cypress trees. but smoke rises from some smouldering buildings off in that distance. This sort of cave entrance or cavern entrance is pretty hidden. You sort of step out onto a ledge, and the cavern sort of faces out into the sea.
It would be hard to notice if not by boat.
Yes, exactly.
Is this just like cooking smoke, the usual housing smoke, or is it like in place?
No, it seems like some buildings are smouldering. While, strangely enough, there is an unusually large ship anchored in the town's quay.
Would I now? Would I know, Halldamir? Because you mentioned cypress trees.
Yes.
Would I know if Ravenel happens to have cypress trees as a native thing?
Oh, interesting. Give me a society check.
I was hoping for nature, but I'll roll society happily.
Wow, you rolled well. Yes, actually, Ravenel does have some cypress trees, and
it would in fact be in the correct direction.
you in fact know of a place that would match this description.
Northern facing coastline, somewhere to that side, with near Cypress Point, right?
You are near Cypress Point. In fact, it is Cypress Point that
perfect.
you see off in the distance.
Oh,
I'm very impressed, Dark.
I recalled back to the conversation because Ravenel came up like the previous conversations we had with like the NPCs and such.
Yeah.
And when you said like North East, I was like Varizia, maybe. Well, originally I was thinking like Varizia when you said like colder climate, but similar. But then you said north facing coast. Like Varizia doesn't have a north facing coast; there's a south facing coast. And I was like running through locations. Then you said Cypress Tree. I'm like, I remember.
Yeah.
look at that.
You are in fact, you're sort of roughly around in between actually above the S, the last S in Cyprus. With Cypress Point right at the very tip. You're quite tucked away there at the moment. About half a mile away.
So this does confirm the previous thing we were thinking about, which was why were they wanting access to the gate? That gate in particular. They wanted access to Ravenel. Understood.
Makes sense. Is there like a path down or out from this cave, or is it like just you have to climb out?
You do have to climb out, but it looks like quite an easy climb. The rocks it's far from sheer cliffside. So yeah, you'd need to climb down to the beach. You could climb up to get a better vantage point. But
we can use rope to accomplish this if needed, either direction.
Yeah. Do you need multiple kits to get the benefit of like save if you need a save, or just one kit enough? Because I have.
Oh, are you thinking? Are you thinking the purpose of getting everyone up and down safely?
Yeah.
I can probably take care of myself and sheep.
Because I have the extreme climbing kit. That gives you like +5 check to if you fail.
Neat. I didn't know that was a thing.
It's something that I bought.
It's an athletics check to climb.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
I most definitely will need it then.
Yeah. I mean, if you want, you can give that to you can give that to Alicia to work with. I imagine Laurentius will probably be fine
Yeah.
climbing on his own. I can handle.
Yeah, like
I can handle getting Dax down if Dax is okay with me carrying him.
Cheap.
I was muted. I said, yes, you may carry me. That is a great idea, actually.
Because in that case, what I'll just do to make sure I don't fail is I'll just polymorph myself into an ape and then just carry him down the cliff.
You do what?
Yes. As you simply see, Lux take the staff off his back, tap it into the ground, and shapeshift.
This druid talk is becoming more and more feasible as the
I
sessions
know,
go
right?
on, right?
Right? It's not a theory anymore. It's a fact.
It's fact.
As I will cast animal form, which is a super long description because it's a massive spell.
It's massive, yeah.
But the main thing is I'm casting it to something with a climb speed, which means unless it's particularly dangerous, unless it's extremely dangerous, I just do this.
Yeah, you do this. It's fine.
Unless of course, Sheep, you prefer a snake to bring you down the cliff, but I feel like ape might be better.
Alicia will just not say anything, but nod her head empathetically, knowing that her theory was correct.
Makes sense.
He's a druid.
Also, I have Halldamir.
Yeah.
Orienting myself as a player with WorldNet.
Yes.
This could very well be the place that Dax made landfall when he left his patron, right?
Let me remind myself of the
imagine
map.
Kentargo.
Yes, actually. Yeah.
It is? Oh, wow.
It is the closest major port to...
No, yeah, it is. So, yes, Dax would have made landfall in Kintargo, and made his way... so the dwarves that you've travelled with wouldn't have gone to Cheliax. They would have skirted the mountains from the north, and you would have followed them over that direction. Or gone with them in that direction. But yes, you would have landed in Kintargo itself.
What a small world, the Inacius.
So it's a very
Da-
strange city.
Dax thinks to himself as he's picked up and just slowly brought down a cliff. Okay, I say slowly. What's the climb speed? 20 feet? That's pretty fast.
20 feet. Yeah. It's
Pretty fast. You get down there within
In one round.
9 seconds.
Be 4 seconds because I can double move.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So fast.
Where a normal climb speed is 10 feet in a round. So
Yeah. Speedy monkey. You know, Sheep, I hadn't even thought about that until you brought that up.
we've learnt more things.
That is so cool. I like that.
It's like it's a story.
It's like it's a story. I knew I suggested things for a reason.
It all made sense.
It all comes together.
Mm.
I know exactly what I'm doing, and what are you talking about?
So, before we do all set out climbing down and polymorphing,
Wild shape.
improving Alicia, right?
Lux has no context to what you mean by that, but
Well, everybody else in the keep does. So we're at the compress point, you said?
Cypress point, yeah.
Or cypress point, my bad.
For all
Okay.
the cypress trees.
Can Alicia make a note of trying to make a map of connecting where the portals lead to, and brief lay of the land of the area around the portal, in case it becomes necessary to recall this knowledge.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can You can sort of map out a general description of where the cavern is.
Yeah. Because I don't like the portal being open for anybody to get to. So I'm probably going to have to fix that.
I mean, it's on a cliff it's on a cliff that's obscured from view, so.
And thankfully, Lux has the only key you're aware of, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
We're aware of. That's the key part.
Yeah. To our knowledge, there is only one working key for it.
to the elves in the forest, it is the only working key as well.
So unless someone wants to go here and brute force their way over ritual to push their way through, which will probably take quite a long time, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm not doubting brute force via ritual is not an option for someone powerful enough, but
I mean, with enough power, anything can be accomplished. But yeah, once she has that, and ask Laurentius for help to getting down, because otherwise, she's just go down a potion and jump into the water.
as then she should also be able to follow the expert on the way down, since Laurentius, I believe, is an expert or better.
I am a expert in athletics.
Yeah,
Perfect.
just follow the expert.
As follow the expert, that means you get to even add your proficiency on the way or climbing down.
Yeah.
I guess I should roll first, because I'm going down first.
Mm-hmm.
My proficiency.
Yeah.
You get
You
also
make
plus
it.
1 from the kit.
You'll get +1 from the kit, and you'll also receive basically your level +2 added on as if you were trained, because Laurentius is basically personally directing you.
Yeah. You add your level as a proficiency bonus, even if you're untrained. Additionally, you gain a circumstance bonus to skill check from your ally's proficiency, and as he's an expert, you get 2. So it's your level +2 on top of your normal athletics check.
Assuming you're untrained by default.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, I just
Alicia fucking crushes it.
she,
So-
it's. I like to think she just kind of looks at the rope and just slides, just kind of propels her way down like an expert master at it.
She has no idea why she was so
disaster.
worried. Fine, absolutely fine.
I'll make sure that we can get back the other end of the rope so it's not just dangling off the cliff.
Yeah, fine.
Give that back to Laurentius.
Oh,
Sure.
so how do you guys want to proceed? There is a unusually large ship in the town's quay, and the town is
I mean, since
smoldering.
let's say we saw smoke, so I feel like go to the smoke.
Can I see what kind of ship it is with a spyglass? Isn't it like a pirate ship or that kind of thing?
Is it flying colours, basically?
Yes.
Yeah, you can have a look. Sure.
Eyeglass.
Also, my polymorph runs out. It only lasts a minute, so.
Perception, I think, is fair.
You want them blind or not?
Yeah, blind.
Is it the 80 gold version?
No.
Okay.
Just a 20 gold version.
Mm.
But I can still see 8 times further.
Yeah. Okay. So it's an interesting ship. You don't see any particular colors being flown at the moment. But what you notice is that most seafaring vessels that you've ever heard of, you would be able to see the top deck. Like see straight onto it. This, however, has almost like curtain walls along it. So you can't actually see onto the deck. It also has rather high gunwales as well. So yeah, it's peculiar in design in the sense that there doesn't seem to be much in the way of like there's no cannons. It's not like a warship particularly. But you also can't see the deck, which is bizarre. It's an odd design. It seems quite wide, a stout ship, I think you could call it.
But with that description, could Alicia perhaps identify what kind of ship? To get an idea of what they're typically the ship type is used for.
Sure, you can give me a society.
Society check.
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
so I know about humanoids and customs and similar. That makes sense.
Yeah. Alicia's not sure. It looks like a merchant vessel. Through basic structure, but it doesn't look like a normal merchant ship. It seems just a bit off. Like really, the only windows are sort of in the like where the captain's cabin would be.
Would it be stretched to say some of the odd particular could be accounted for the fact that it may be a slaver ship?
Potentially.
Let
Would
me
that
see if my library has an answer.
Oh my goodness.
Stax will produce his book stuff and then summon a book.
The stars are already coming out into play today.
Ships and you.
Yeah. It's not much better. The Wondrous Book of Wondrous Ships. Does it have a picture?
I like that it's just a train spotting guide, but for ships.
Yeah, basically.
Dax has recently been on a ship in this area, though, as it turns out.
It's true.
As we just recently found out. And he saw quite a few merchant vessels going into Kintargo. He also saw a vessel like this leaving Kintargo. And from the basic feel of the populace around the docks area that it left, it's not a liked kind of vessel. Sort of has bad connotations to the people in Kintargo, at least.
Max will mumble that basically. I've seen a vessel like that before. Villagers didn't like it, but I don't know the details. Could be a slave of vessels. I mean, considering it is docked at a town that is currently partly on fire, that is usually not a good sign.
We should probably move.
Yes, let's see if we can find out more.
Oh,
Yeah, that is the best.
Well, as you start making your way towards Cypress Point and its harbour,
Can I say we hustle for a little bit on that?
you that's fair. You actually hear the sounds of sort of like commotion, and then it gets a bit clearer as maybe you make a rise. You can hear like the screaming and crying of people
Wonderful.
down on the street towards the harbour. And what you actually see as you're out sort of amongst the cypress trees that are mostly dead at this point, it's deep in winter. You actually see several townsfolk being dragged along behind a few men and some kind of boar. And I presume by all of the drink elixirs being chugged, you guys plan on doing
No,
something about that.
they're not being chugged. They're just being taken for the stash.
I mean, Laurentius will go and attack.
But
But-
to be fair, in preparation of being
I'm
chugged.
sorry, can you just reconfirm what we saw there for a second?
So yeah, what you can see is, I know what you guys are going to do anyway, so let's just
Yeah, I have
why
two
make you wait?
You know,
steered.
for some of us, we don't really have a choice. You know when you have like those pop-ups like in Baldur's Gate, sometimes options are locked.
Well,
yes.
this is one time that Alicia feels morally obligated to act in good.
What is wrong with Alicia?
I know, right?
Yes, so what you can see is a few men dragging behind them several townsfolk through the frozen ground. They're and basically each of these people are chained up with like a high muzzle-like collar attached to their neck and lower face. Yeah, just dragging them through. They don't seem to have noticed you. The men and women chained, crying as they are being dragged along.
They're gonna notice us, all right.
I think we'll start rolling some initiative.
Before
Can
you
we
roll,
possibly try to sneak closer?
Yeah.
take your effect for Scout's warning.
That would also be stealth for initiative, I suppose, if you wanted to sneak closer.
Yes, it would be.
It would be better for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with perception. Laurentius is not sneaking.
Dex is a sneaky boy too. He's gonna roll Sophia. Terribly too. Wow.
Ooh.
Ah.
And can you edit my initiative? Or
Oh, you rolled skill check stuff. You didn't roll initiative stuff. I see.
yeah, I didn't.
Yeah,
I was doing the stealth.
Yeah, you can change your initiative though to be stealth on the menu. So
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
click it, you should be able to.
Not.
Laurentius,
Oh,
you've
okay,
not
there we go.
rolled yet.
yeah, for future reference, because you can check because you can roll anything.
yeah.
Because you can roll anything for initiative if it's appropriate.
I didn't see that.
So technically, before like when Laurentius smashed down the wall, athletics for initiative would make sense.
It sure would.
Just have to mention the Kool-Aid.
Oh, that's going to be a memorable moment for this campaign. Let's be honest.
Just need a be right back a minute. I've got a tiny visitor.
So, surprised you didn't just pop an invisibility sheep.
We haven't really had an action so far.
Yeah. Also, we're pretty far away, so I feel pretty safe.
Okay.
I think I know what my
I'm
first
being
action.
very
I think I know what my first action is going to
conservative.
be here. Yeah, I think I know what my first action is going to be.
Yeah, I need to get reliably closer so I can
harm them.
Hmm.
Also, I'll let all of you decide if this qualifies, but I'm fairly sure it does. You must hunt down and exterminate creatures as long as you're sure they've committed a heinous atrocity.
That very much applies, yeah.
I think my vengeful oath is in effect.
Well, Dax is not that religious. He does follow a god who has one of the edicts: seek and destroy evil, and help others fend for themselves. Both of which applies here.
I mean, yeah, I think both of our edicts right now kind of align on this matter.
Yeah, we just all look at each other and nod.
Finding Alicia gone.
I mean, the scary part is this nod for once contains Alicia as well. It looks like
Well,
because it's like Alicia is also on board with her. There's
Alicia's already sneaking ahead.
Yeah, there's no debate for once of what should we do here. But I'm fairly sure I know what my opening is going to be, and it was going to be loud.
Oh yeah, thankfully we're reacting on the same tier. So hopefully it lets me get closer first, then you can do whatever you're doing.
They might get a bit flashbanged, so they might not be able to see you as well.
You know, I want the beat to be poisoned first, you know?
I mean, we're basically acting simultaneously, so...
Yeah. Also, I would have had these equipped. And let's say... They don't look like casters, so I don't want to use that yet.
I mean, we know the sneaks are sneaky.
So yeah, Frost Vials. There we go. Those two I'll have in my hands.
But yeah,
I need more.
For you guys haven't seen Lux practicing with the beast stuff. But yeah, now in a slightly shimmered flame, he can polymorph into other creatures.
You are certainly more druidic.
I mean, everybody in the keep knows Alicia's theory about you being a druid, except probably the Amode paladins.
I mean, actually,
But that's because they just got here.
Actually, I like the idea my sister and the paladins already know as well at this point.
I mean, they have slight idea because Lux showed them the animal gathering.
Yeah. They saw the animal menagerie and all of them like obeying Lux, and Lux even able to talk to them now.
Yeah.
Which you guys would have noticed is just like...
I like to think that the paladin... Are we sure he's a paladin?
Well, I'm definitely...
He might be like a paladin of nature.
Yeah, but say they definitely know I'm a paladin because they can see my lay on hands.
He's one of those nature paladins, defenders, whatever they are.
I mean, one thing they're probably wondering is, am I because there is a form for both clerics and paladins to be a schismed one where you can be like two faiths at once.
Yeah.
I can see them believing that.
Shame I'm not in a northern place so I can hit everybody with my cone. The animal gets spared animal cruelty for now.
Will not be spared from my attack. Unfortunate, but there is no way I could do my targeting that won't hit it. And, well, I think it's going to attack us anyway.
You know, with the blood that's on it and, those, chains, yeah.
Maybe you can make it a companion.
Not after I take my first initiative, I won't be able to.
Get another animal companion.
I mean, I can technically talk to it, which means also I can technically intimidate it. I can verbally intimidate it if I wanted to.
Oh god. Alright. Oh, Disney Princess is real.
Disney Princess is currently angry.
Yeah, well. That's not a good place to be then.
Holy symbol is currently burning a little bit hot.
Yeah, depending if I can get sneak closer. If not, I'm just gonna draw my gun and start
Bang bang.
Yep.
I'm glad you brought ammo for once.
I'm back.
I'm still relying on reagents. I haven't figured out gunpowder because no one's given me time to figure it out.
You had 4 days.
All right.
I was
gonna go on.
Oh, I was wondering if I could be a little bit closer since I.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, I'll give you guys this round.
So once we have a full round.
You have a full round, unless someone attacks, then they'll react immediately. Like they'll start reacting.
I mean, if it's obvious that we have a full surprise round, then I would say it's fine for us to move.
Yeah,
like all of us kind of need to be closer. Except I don't know, maybe sheep is fine.
Yeah. Could
I
we
have a
get
plan,
like
and it
in
involves me
here around?
staying far away.
Does it involve fireball?
Potentially.
In that case, if we've got a full round to prepare,
In that case, before you go, Lux, delay after Dex and get some haste.
that's quite a long delay. That would be.
Yeah, but we have a round. They don't really act.
It's true.
I think we can do something. If you run away now, you're not getting any.
Sure, I'll delay until after Dex.
I mean, I wouldn't mind haste.
But you also have a bajillion range with your weapon. Well, Lux wants to get right in there.
Like I'm going to need to use my sword or a 30-foot range cantrip. That's all my two options.
So, yeah, I'm going to sneak on closer. I assume sneaking reduces your movement, or
It would.
is that not?
Yes. I believe sneak is half speed.
I believe so too. Yeah. Let's see. It is a action. You stride up to half your speed.
Half my speed, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Which, might as well.
Sorry if I
Beforehand.
cough or pause or whatever. I've been sick. I almost called this off because my chest has been awful. But I felt strangely better this morning. So.
It's that placebo effect for roleplay, the energy. I will pop a cheetah's elixir beforehand.
Monday night, I actually had no voice. It's not bad.
Yeah, I had a similar last week.
And move, let's see, 35. I'll just round it down to 15. So that's 45 movement for 3 actions.
Into the bush.
Into the bush. And that will be my turn. I will remain hidden. Oh, okay. Foundry, stop doing that, please. It keeps
I hope
wanting
you guys appreciate the bigger map.
It is very much appreciated. I almost just took out my gun to start taking pot shots. I almost started to do that, but I was like, I want them to suffer, so I'm resorting to my bombs.
Yeah, I guess I would also sneak ahead, like here, and that's my turn pretty much with all the turn free actions.
All right. Damn.
Dex is going to cast haste on Lux as promised. If I can find it, there it is.
Putting a hand on Lux's shoulder. Hey, wait.
Here, take this. I'm gonna be in this bush.
It's dangerous to go alone.
And the wooden sword.
What a dick move that is. You're gonna have to go out in the world. It's very dangerous. Things will try and kill you all the time. Here's a wooden sword.
Look, it was a kid that was going out adventuring. He didn't think that he was going to go save the world.
Rookie mistake. Although if having a kid has taught me anything, they'll weaponize everything.
So,
it's fine,
I mean, maybe then the wooden sword is a correct option.
It's a correct option.
It is an option that is not factually incorrect.
Yeah. Tell you what, my kid walked into the bathroom, picked up his stools, and then went into the kitchen. I'd never run so fast in my life.
Wait, walk into where?
Like he's got like steps so he can go
A step
use the
stool.
toilet. Yeah,
Oh, like I
so
was wrong.
He picked those up, took them into the kitchen, and yeah, I sprinted.
It makes sense. I just heard wrong what you said.
Yeah, I
What are you doing?
Yeah, I suppose for Lux's first action, for Lux's thing, he's just going. I'm just going to quadruple sneak.
Quadruple sneak.
I got hasted.
Yeah.
Just
All of the movement.
better position for next time.
Excellent. All right. We'll go to. We'll say that the end of that round will shuffle them forward.
Perfect. Come closer.
As they're walking.
Yeah,
Alicia.
sure. Let's see. How far do I need to be? Roughly here, huh? How much distance is that? That is, unfortunately, 3 actions to get there to sneak.
I mean,
So I will.
Yeah.
I will sneak right there.
they still don't know you're there yet.
Yeah, they don't know I'm there yet, and
You can start giving me. Start giving me blind stealth rolls now.
sure.
You are getting closer.
You are very much getting closer.
Does armor check penalty apply to?
It applies if you do not have the strength for the armor,
Oh, okay.
or if the armor is marked as noisy.
Yeah.
Also worth noting, you have to end your movement in cover.
Yeah, that's why I'm hiding behind the tree.
Yeah, you're doing it right. I'm just pointing out that you can't like halfway sneak
Yeah.
and
No.
just end up in the open.
Okay. Oh, whoops. My bad.
That's fine. Blind from now on.
I will make sure to.
You might
top-
be hidden, but we're not sure.
Hmm.
I mean, I could see through that maybe. Given a good roll.
But given it rolls against passive, I don't know if it beats your passive or not.
Not my passive. No.
So you'd have to actively seek to find illusions.
Yes.
Yeah.
My passive is like 27.
I mean, that would
so
be the
it's
case.
not that.
I mean, except the fact that you kind of don't have, like, Alicia doesn't really have cover against you.
Yeah.
it could be like right here.
Now you would have cover.
I have cover against everybody now.
Nobody knows.
Still doesn't.
Turns out Alicia has a little bit of practice sneaking around.
I would recommend not charging in immediately.
I can wait after Lux.
Thank you.
After Lux, you say.
Yes.
Dax.
Probably a good idea.
It might be fireball time.
Yeah,
I was waiting for that.
Fireball time.
fireball. Doesn't have as
Uh,
much
wave.
huzzah as lightning bolt, though.
It's true. We're gonna wave the staff and cast fireball.
All right.
Like,
I assume.
so.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I assume you avoid the town people.
No, all of them. Maximum casualties.
Guilty by association.
We'll have to have some words after that.
20 fire damage or half on a. Oh, that's a crit.
Someone
fail,
got a
right?
double damage.
Yes.
That's unfortunate for him. That's this guy.
Everyone took some damage, though.
Everyone took some damage.
I did 20.
I don't think 40 damage is enough to take out the sneaks.
I think that's like a half of the health.
Don't know.
Yeah, I'm just doing that. So I would have had to do that before. Oh, whatever. I have to do it manually this time. I have a way of doing it a bit easier. 20 damage, you say?
We have one getting
Save
40
for
in the.
half. All right. He saved. He crit
Suffers.
failed.
He explodes.
He saved. He failed. All right. Nice chunk of damage. Spread out everywhere.
This didn't, for some
Oh,
reason,
wait.
not
He
registering.
didn't. Don't know why.
He was the
didn't.
pig-looking
There we
Geneva.
go.
There we go.
Mr. Pig, did
Yeah,
you get
the pig-
injured?
Pig did get injured. He didn't.
Yeah, it's
There we go.
being strange.
It is.
There we go.
So he got
bit
success by
odd,
0,
right?
so he should be hurt.
And we lost sheep back. Okay.
I'm just reconnecting my interface was all messed up.
That might be the F. You have to like full screen it.
Yeah, I keep mine in F11 mode and it works quite well.
Yeah.
Was it F10 or F11? One of the two. Whatever one's full screen.
F11.
FF11.
Yeah, that I'm gonna stay in my bush.
Hi, GM.
Fair. Yes. Yes. Okay. I can click that to add them, and now I can roll all NPCs. And now they just tell me, and you do that. Yep. You crit succeeded, so takes nothing.
There are quite a few failures in there, though.
Damage.
As
And half.
yeah, just
There we go.
opening barrage of 2 fireballs.
My gosh.
As Lux just raises his hand up, kind of gripping his holy symbol, and just launches out a ball of fire as well. And now
My.
I will. You know how I have haste.
Yeah.
I will take rounds to make sure I don't provoke it from anyone. But
Yeah, you have enough movement. Just barely to get there.
yes, I did. As I move myself into position with a double move, as does the cat.
Yes, you did. Natural.
Ah! Can I get my familiar too?
Oh, yes.
It's a required part of my combat too now.
Where did I put it?
Yeah, that's why I didn't want the Laurentius to go in, because I had a feeling there might be double fireball.
Yeah. I saw.
Starting to feel a little left out not having a fireball.
I don't. It's not my thing.
50.
Maybe I should get a fire staff myself, and
I mean-
so I can.
Unfortunately,
you have bombs.
also-
you have fucking bombs.
Also, unfortunately, Alicia can't use a fire star for fireball.
I have used any magic item.
Technically true. You'd have to roll a skill check, because there'd be 3 actions to cast a fireball for you. But
You can just
Maybe.
throw a fire bomb. Just you get
It's
your
not,
nukes later on.
it's not the same.
Oh, God, please.
I guess that's technically true. You do have to use magic item.
Yeah.
Unpause?
No
Or
pause.
It
is something
is.
happening?
Pause to
No,
my
it's
end.
not for
No,
me. Can you double click it?
It's not paused.
It's not pause. You disconnected. That's why.
I guess
Come.
I reloaded.
Come back, Isa.
I'm gonna have to have an argument with BT. I've been having quite a few issues with my internets.
Okay, now some bosses have reloaded.
Weird.
Let me just quickly get my character sheet.
I mean, presumably, okay, charge.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move here. And this guy is gonna get the unfortunate power effect on him.
Your movement speed's
That's
that fast.
unfortunate.
Oof.
Yeah, with the cheetah elixir.
I don't need your fireballs.
Please note, by the way, that is 21 damage to an adjacent target.
Oh!
This attack is gonna take that to 21 damage.
Wow.
As you
That's
cleave.
Yes, I
brutal.
cleave.
My gosh. All right.
Uh,
Screw that guy in particular.
Yeah, he did
He
even
crit failed, and then got crit power attacked.
We have collectively decided,
Yeah, he dies.
pretty much.
Yeah.
yeah, that is end of my turn.
They are now
Jeez.
aware of us, by the way.
Oh yeah.
They're now
I mean-
aware of you.
I'm still concealed.
Yes, you're still concealed. They know 3 wackos have shown up.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna be they're gonna be pretty preoccupied to not.
My gosh. Okay.
That's even less trendy. Poor guy.
Well,
I mean, to be honest, this is the perfect opening for this situation.
this guy knows
Pretty much.
exactly what to do, though. He's returned the favor, apparently.
Apparently.
I see.
Enjoy.
Oh, that's funny.
Reduce that and
No, shit is not that bad, I don't think.
oh. No, I was asking if Dark is gonna reduce that.
I mean, it's unlikely I'm going to be able to attack anyone back. Yeah, I can reduce that down by, what we are, level 8?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gain back 10 health.
Oh, good. Lux is not in my cone.
Thank you.
And he'll do his second attack. 'Cause why not? Oh, the thug. Yes.
We're here to share the word that fire is bad.
I don't really know if that's our word, given we went in with 2 fireballs.
Well, it's bad for them. It's good for us.
I mean, we could go much more like Morlar sound that slavery is bad, not fire is bad.
Yeah, yeah.
But we're championed by fire.
No, we are not.
Right.
I mean, arguably.
He's gonna just swing his flail at you, I think.
Hmm. He's flailing around, huh?
Yeah. Well, he
It's a no.
missed.
I like to think my pun is the reason why he failed.
I don't think
Maybe
so.
it was. Maybe.
Laurentius, the normal punching bag for the fight.
Yes.
That is just his lot in life in our party. That's his
it is,
duty.
it's my misfortune. I have the punchable face.
I am going to move right here so I can have a perfect cone to hit everybody, and I'm gonna start chucking bombs.
All right.
Suddenly, flat-footed bomb.
Well, here, let me just draw this out for both of these bombs so that way you know. Lux is thankfully not in the targeting range. Let's start off with a poison bomb. That hits. And he is now poisoned. And everybody else takes 5 splash damage.
With the ball, yeah, is poisoned.
Yep. Only him.
Everyone else gets the splash. All right.
And then, you know what? I will just chuck another one at him and still hit. So now he can also be slowed. And then everyone else can take frost damage too. Oops, I did not need to draw that.
Oh, splash.
I mean, you can have your familiar draw your free item.
And then, yeah, my familiar will draw a bomb for me and put it in my hand from my shoulders. Just, reaching into the onto my bandolier of bombs and just, handing it to me.
Our
and that's
chemical
my-
autoloader.
Yeah. As that boar is suffering.
Let's see.
Hopefully that prevents it from charging me.
I think they're busy right now, but we'll see.
It's a boar.
Mr. Sneak.
As
Yes.
he has been flash frozen and poisoned.
And Firebolt.
And there are no
Fireball.
easy flank directions for them right now.
No. There isn't particularly. Trying to see what he can do. He's gonna have to double step, I think. Yeah, double step. And third action, strike Laurentius.
Miss.
Miss. Alright. Rude. Very rude. Then this sneak.
You need to be a named character to use the punching bag, Laurentius.
No, he
or
doesn't.
apparently be a boar.
This sneak will step and then strike at Lux. Hitting.
That is a hit.
Do that.
Ooh, is that a talisman? That looks like a talisman. That's scary.
Yes. 20 damage plus.
I'll take 17, thank you.
'Cause it's piercing. Yeah.
That.
I can't. You're too far away for me to fix that.
As the what's it called?
Something beak. Bloodbreaker beak? or-
Yeah, the tip basically breaks on you and will causes precision damage and makes you bleed. That was 2 actions. Second action. We'll try again, but your AC is monstrous.
I haven't got a shield up yet.
I haven't even got a shield up here.
Right, Dax will shoot a ray of frost at the sneaky trying to flank all of our frontliners.
He
Um,
positioned himself well, I think.
He did. He made himself a target. Congratulations.
It's the rogue's dilemma. Do you get into better position but also have all the enemies want to punch you?
Yeah.
I might as well add a true strike on top.
Clearly, no other
Ray of
enemies.
frost.
There's 2 frontliners and some lady in the back. Right?
33 might hit.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
14 frost.
14 frost indeed.
And that's my turn.
There is a sneak behind me. Okay then. I'm going to go ahead and swing Eclipse at the sneak to myself.
All right.
I see I'm still holding up my old
Yes. Yeah.
the old ways.
While Laurentius is the punching bag, you are the clumsy one.
The meme lives on.
There's a reason.
I mean, I feel like this campaign is just run by memes. I mean, if you think about it, it really is.
There's a setting in Foundry called meme mode. And
And that's this campaign.
yeah.
I'm not. I have to look through the campaign again, the videos, and see. Can I attach every action to a meme? It's like, yep.
I mean,
Probably.
a lot of you can. There are a
Yeah.
lot of memes around, you know.
Yeah.
As Lux, I suppose almost just end up dueling the sneak to the south, but he's blocking each blow.
I don't think he's blocking, more like stepping out of the way.
I mean,
Yeah,
similar
he's-
thing. I imagine like dodge,
Extra
parry,
smart.
you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's frustrating. Let's go ahead and I'm not that hurt yet. Laurentius is only a little bit hurt. That's fine.
How much is your lay on hands heal?
My lay on hands. 24.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, Laurentius has taken more than that.
I'm taking like 40 damage.
Yeah, because no point me overly swinging too much. So here, have this. And the buff. Or it's targeting the sneak still. Not targeting on him. Actually, I could have, because that would have hurt him, but...
Hmm.
Yeah. Heal up Laurentius, and I will go ahead and raise a shield for myself. That's 4 actions spent. Oh. 4 damage taken.
Well, there's a unfortunate sneak behind me, so I'm gonna power attack them.
Unfortunate. Yes.
They received the Laurentius treatment.
Oof. Yeah.
But they're still alive, they can get the second hit. No. End of my turn.
He dodges. Alright. The boar. The boar. Will let out a terrifying squeal. Everybody within 30, so that's everyone except Dax.
Yep.
Roll a will save.
Sure.
I'll presume this is not a spell.
No,
Yeah.
no. Alicia fails.
Oh.
Becomes frightened 1.
Oh, that's not so bad.
As you're a little scared of the boar as it squeals. And then tries to, strangely enough,
That's pretty
this
insulting
attack
what you said
jaws.
there,
I
Mr.
feel
Bull.
like that's... Yeah, it's just... It says something about blood.
Remember, I can understand exactly what it's saying. So
Yeah, it's quite incoherent how it speaks. Hey. But what it definitely gets across is that it is blood and that it wants more of it.
So it's just like blood, 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 blood.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
For some reason, I'm reminded of the dogs from Up.
Just more gruesome.
Yeah.
Alright. This guy.
Yes, suffer.
This guy will.
All the
Yeah,
convenient flanking places have been taken.
He will step here and swing at Laurentius.
Not the sweet, adorable little cat that's on the boy's shoulders.
No. And then he'll swing at the boy with the cat, gaining a slight bonus for sweeping with the flail.
Yes.
Not quite.
I mean, he was trying to hit me with multiple attack penalty, which is not his smartest move, but
Yeah, you know,
It's kind of other way around.
could have been the other way around.
too late.
That's a shame.
Let's go.
Sure, my Salazar is going to hand me a bomb. And I am going to continue moving into a advantageous position. Moving there. Let me see how I want to draw this. I can't quite.
Can you move the
Oh, there we
body
go.
away from the middle?
Hmm?
Can you move the
The-
body away from
The dead guy.
Yeah.
Is Laurentius fine taking some damage?
I guess. If you can kill the sneak, then yes.
If I do try to kill the sneak, I'm going to have. Yeah. I will try. Let's see. Targeting the boar still. Drawing out an acid bond courtesy of Salazar, and just stacking the persistent damage, as you do. You know what? Feel like I want to hit Foundry. Can you? No, it doesn't want to let me use the hero point.
Really?
It happens sometimes.
Not popping up. Yeah, it's not popping. I will just roll it again.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright.
And Laurentius unfortunately does take 5 splash damage.
Laurentius can handle 5 splash though.
Yeah, I'm back to my before health. He was given to me. Pretty much all that healing went away.
And then how bad does this person look?
Very.
Let's try to see if I can finish him off with splash damage. That is still splash damage to everybody.
Still the 5 to everybody.
Yep.
Alright.
He's not dead, and he has no health bar.
One is,
No, I
one
see.
is-
If I scroll all the way in, there's the tiniest pixel sliver.
No,
Some,
that's just the red outline of the token.
some might say it
no,
is
there's some small health bar.
1/95th of a health bar there.
Fine, whatever. I'm done.
No, now
Dax
he
can
heals
kill
already. Yes.
Now, Dax can kill Seal again.
Please enjoy your 1/95th of a health bar, Mr. Sneak.
He's enjoying it as he tries to stab Lux. Alright. We'll turn around and stab Laurentius. That works better.
That acid and the frost building up on him it's not helping.
He's just gonna quit. Life.
I don't think. Oh yeah.
Last action to go prone.
Just lay down, falls asleep. This guy will stab at. Okay, he'll stab at Dax.
What? How?
I mean, in that case, you can't even blame
No.
you can't even blame my higher AC because that wouldn't have hit the rest of the party.
That would have hit.
Right, it is
don't-
time.
yeah.
For the crowd variant. Magic missile. 2 against
Yeah.
the guy who has no health, and 1 against the boar.
Why 2?
Because I want to make sure.
Remember, double tap.
7 against this guy.
Alright, he dies.
2 against the boar.
But double tap. Make sure they're down.
Yeah. You can never be too safe.
And that's my turn. I'm liking this combat. You guys are up there in the front, and
We're being
I'm in Narnia.
we're being on each
I'm pretty,
shield.
I'm pretty sure the townsfolk don't appreciate the it happening right next to them, especially with the bombs
I
going off.
step.
Yep.
Now I'm the one creating the flank.
Now I am the master.
Oh, how the turntables have turned.
Yes, that. Maybe I'll have better luck hitting this guy.
I mean,
I won't.
I know. Yeah.
But I will try.
I mean, if you stick with punching, that seems to work.
No, my punches haven't worked recently either. I'm going to presume this guy is evil, plus he's already violated my oath anyway, so...
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't add the good damage on there. That should be 4 good damage on top, I think.
4 good.
Yes, 4 good.
Alright.
So that was Step, Smite, Free Strike, and I have 1 action left. Which... Sure, it can be a punch. The good old fan favourite.
Good
See?
old does work, man.
I mean, the follow-up punch always seems like a good move at this point.
Yeah.
It always works.
Also, it being agile does mean it actually has a slightly higher bonus than swinging twice. So
Does. Yeah.
You have a weapon specialization in Gauntlet?
I have a specialization in most things.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's under martial weapons. So I
Ah.
think.
Mm.
Well, this talk between me and Lux is gonna get the power attack.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh,
Bye.
yeah.
This also means
That's
this will also be cleave to the pig.
Yeah, cleave on the
True.
pig.
20.
20.
That's 20 points of cleave to the pig.
20 cleave. Jeez.
Access,
He's also
man.
He's got acid and poison persistent damage too, so
Maybe I gotta end this peak. It's unfortunate pain. No.
No.
It's, oh, no. Its suffering must continue.
End of my turn.
Speaking of its suffering, it's gonna try and just gouge at Laurentius. It knows nothing else but death and pain. Death and pain!
That's just rude. You can go ahead and reduce that by 10. I'll block some of that for you.
Oh, well, alright. Death and pain? Oh, okay. Let's see if it dies from this death and pain.
It's 11 death and pain.
It's 11 death and pain. Not quite enough.
I think it's the acid.
Succeeds, fails the poison.
I'd rather the acid stayed.
I don't think it's going to make a difference which one.
I mean, it probably doesn't. I will draw out my gun.
Mm-hmm.
How to scare the townsfolk even faster.
You tactic missile.
Drawing it, I can just immediately grab it with 2 hands.
Yes.
Okay, as a part of the action. Sweet. And then I will set up the bipod so I don't have to take the minus for the kickback. And I am no longer frightened, am I?
You wouldn't be, no.
No.
Yeah. So 1 action draw, 1 action to deploy.
And 1 action to shoot. Oh. It
Was so
goes
close.
wild. Yeah, it goes wild. Also, I forgot to remove my hero point because. And that will be my turn. Because I don't feel like wasting any more bombs. I feel like they suffered.
The sneak will. This is a terrible place for him to be, though.
You're a rogue.
Yeah, occupation or hazard, you know.
Yeah. See, on one hand, he really wants Lux to be off guard. On the other hand, he could get that with Laurentius, but on the other hand, power attack.
He has-
Yeah, he just saw him cleave 3 people.
Yeah. Doesn't like his
On
chances.
the other
against
hand,
power
Lux has
attack.
far more armor.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. Like he can't.
Also, he's already
decide.
bleeding. He's already. Well,
Lux, it is. Stab at thee.
I mean, he stabbed at thee.
That's a great attack for me.
He'll use his thing.
Oh, he's got another one on there. Ooh.
Ah,
I mean,
I think that
I'll
was
take
this
4
one that
damage.
died.
yeah, it's just ridiculous, wasn't it? And the bleed.
It doesn't stack. They just take the higher amount, so makes no difference.
That's true. It's true.
I
They will
tried
try
to
stab
tell
you
you.
again.
No.
No.
There's 0 chance he's going to hit you with the third attack.
I mean, he could roll a 20.
He could.
Dex
I mean,
roll.
it's happened multiple times already.
Let's find out. No.
Okay.
Dex will shoot the ball with frost. Pew.
Or Frost. Yes.
It's a hit.
Skill steal
17
again.
plus.
Yeah.
He dies.
Yeah.
I'm being very efficient here. Dex
Oh, wait.
doesn't do a lot of damage.
Oh, wait. But it doesn't.
Oh, ball special ability trigger.
Oh, it's like
Or doesn't die. I said doesn't. Oh, no. There we go. Doesn't die.
it's got the orc special ability.
It lives on.
Ferocity. It's fine, it's still burning.
Poison.
Poison.
I'm very clear about what things I burn and poison and, melt. It's part of being an alchemist.
I declare this one to be evil.
I don't know if you have the power to declare he.
No, I have that power. It's invested in me as part of being Paladin. You can see my Paladin license if you need to.
I, in fact, would like to see it. You're a bit young.
As I shall now swing.
Fate doesn't look about age, it looks about belief.
I am choosing to reroll because I don't want to keep missing.
It's fair.
Still missing.
Wow.
Now
I
the
don't-
gauntlet.
I mean, I'll do the gauntlet swing now, yeah, but nope.
That's
Wow.
bad.
Also, because my portrait went grey there.
Oh my gosh.
So that's swing, sigh.
Wing again.
I mean,
You're hasted.
crit fish go? No.
No, well,
It's
it was-
still a 3.
Oh my god.
They can't kill me, but I can't kill anything else.
Laurentius.
I'm gonna step here,
The boar that lives.
and I'm gonna power attack this sneak.
Alright.
Huh?
This sneak is
You know,
turning into
I
a
might
named
as well
character.
reroll that. Why not?
You shall never
There we
die.
go.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
Only 28 damage. End of my turn.
but the boar. He's trained to fight.
Did it go after Alicia? God damn it.
Remove the.
I thought he was after blood. He's bleeding.
They're both. I mean, technically, Lux is bleeding, but Laurentius is also.
Fair. Fair.
Wounded. Critical
it
because of the
matters.
flanking.
Well, some mistakes were made, so certainly.
Apparently.
Boar
I was
chases
kind of
you
hoping
down.
I was kind of hoping the boar would go after Alicia.
Boar
Reload.
trying to die. Oh, poison.
Oh, is he dead? Oh, okay, he's dead.
Yeah, it was only Frosty, I imagine. So it would just stay at 1 hit point.
Some mistakes were made.
It's alive. Don't worry.
How does it stay alive? I thought it's dead.
Oh, I mean,
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, it might have Frosty that's like it can do multiple times. That's possible.
It can?
I don't know.
It might have a check that it needs to get through.
Oh.
I don't know. Like, depending on how, it might be a case where you just have to eat through all 3 of its wounded boss.
Is that how it works?
I don't know.
Yes.
Well, I will shoot the sneak first. And hit. That is not good damage.
You struck, but not very well.
I know.
It's better than Lux.
I hold myself to a higher standard.
Sure.
I will reload, and that's my turn.
No, thank you all, because this is a reminder. Because I was considering, like, what should my future characters be? And I was considering, like, a barbarian concept. But then it's like, oh yeah, my attack rolls are so bad. No, mage. Definitely mage. I just shouldn't be rolling.
Never roll again. Alright, stab at Laurentius.
You know the problem is? I know what the problem is. You didn't bring any of your animals.
Laurentius, resist that by 10, please. This man has committed a terrible sin.
I mean, he did bring a hero, the cat.
Oh god.
Why?
See, mention the cat, and it's a hit.
Also, he attacked Laurentius, which, revenge.
Yeah. You killed him.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah, like Lux needs some kind of trigger other than just melee combat.
I mean, that's fair.
I guess we keep trying to freeze that ball.
He can only have so many wounded boxers.
Critical.
Critical.
Double that.
It'll be double wounded if he is getting wounded conditions.
Yeah.
Is it double wounded?
If you go down from a critical hit, it's 2 wound stacks.
Yeah.
Here, let me read the thing.
Obviously, his ability might change things, but by default, it's 2 wound stacks for a crit.
Yeah, alright.
Once again, kill steal.
Oh, he's still alive.
Kill me.
It's alive, yeah.
It might have more than 3 wounded.
It's at this point 4 wounded.
Yeah, it can have that with Die Hard.
It is possible, but impressive. I take the free stride.
Thankfully, you moved.
And you kill it. Officially this time. It actually goes down. It's actually dead.
I mean, if you need me to make sure, I can make sure, but...
Give another punch. Double tap, remember?
Yep, definitely dead.
I need to... As combat is over at this point, I believe.
Yes.
Alicia will walk up to Lux with her gun in hand. I will roll that. Okay, so I don't explode myself.
And the village people die.
And you get 22 hit points as I seal your wound shut. With fire and herbs.
I mean, actually, I say I have fire resistance, so that probably doesn't even hurt at all for me.
Oh, okay. Then you just feel the medical herbs burning through.
Mm-hmm. Which is probably also interesting for Alicia to look at, just like, oh wait, there's no cauterizing, it's just the medical herbs. Huh.
Hey.
Stop my bleeding though, which I appreciate. So thank you.
Most of the fire, the heat is actually dissipated through alchemical tinkering. She'll look at her gun as it's once again damaged. Sigh and start pulling tools from the bag.
I will look for a key and open these shackles and manacles.
Yeah, so the thug has a key on him.
Not a
That's,
surprise.
yeah.
I would-
Give a
let you.
lure.
Also, I see all of them have the frightened condition right now.
Yeah.
Just so you're aware, they are all now currently sitting in an aura of courage,
Ah, well, that's nice.
which reduces, which
Means
means
enough.
fear goes away at double speed.
There we go.
Are we just gonna go now and attack the ship?
Well, one of the town folk will make himself known, saying, thank you, heroes. Thank you so much. You truly are our saviors."
We were just doing the right thing.
I forgot to mention this, but I probably should have. Currently, Alicia is using her racial feat, Devil in Plain Sight.
Okay.
So she looks human currently.
Okay.
Because we're near Cheliax and, Tieflings.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just doing the right thing. It wasn't any trouble.
He says, "No trouble. Yeah, you fought one of those big bloody boars and killed them all. Plenty trouble, but thank you.
It was Inheritor's mercy that we managed to save you in time.
You're not.
Can I ask what's been happening around here? We saw a massive ship and smoke on the up ahead. We were going to go investigate. We've just arrived very recently.
He nods and says, "Hi. The ship came just a few days ago, and we never seen anything like it, and they just attacked. So strange. Took people to used the
Were these same people here?
yeah these guys. There's more of them in the town, and some ugly bastard. Seems, they. I even heard rumors they took like the town leaders. They took them to the old smokehouse. I even heard things about starting a big fire or something. I don't know.
We have seen smouldering smoke. Like slightly mutters under his voice, cursing the fact that there's more slavers up there.
Smoke's been there since they arrived. They tried setting a few buildings on fire, but it's a port town. Everything's damp, so it's a bit harder. But they just they chased everyone down with those boars. Anyone who tried to flee. They're fast buggers. Those fucking things.
Again, though, just
Uh,
glad that we managed to get all of you out. Do you have somewhere you can all go?
Yeah, he looks around and says, "There's not really anywhere to go. Cypress Point's kind of isolated. It's our home.
quick question. How long was the travel between our portal to here?
Not long. Few minutes. It's only about half a mile away, so it took you a few minutes to get down the cliff side and then start walking before you spotted these guys.
Alicia will say, we could lead them to the portal.
Getting them up that cliff is not exactly going to be easy doing.
No, but they can at least
We might be
at
able to,
the base of it.
we might be able to hide a campsite down there for them for the meantime.
Yes.
While we try to figure out what's going on in the town and, if possible, stop something.
Alicia, your creature can be invisible, right?
Hmm?
Your little pet. Can they, like, grab one of your bombs and plant it into the ship and explode it?
It. First of all, Silzar is. He cannot turn invisible. And second of all, his wings are damaged. It will take me. She pauses. I believe I could adjust things, but it would take me a full day to make preparations. By that point, I imagine they've already burned the town down.
I could
Oh,
potentially, yeah. I or Hero might be able to do that if we needed to. Though I can't turn invisible, but if you need someone to sneak,
the townsmen will interject and say, "No, you can't. You can't blow up the ship. There's people on there. Townspeople."
Well, not like blowing it out and destroying it, making more that they cannot leave with the people.
More damage than.
Yes.
I guess take out the sails then, or the rudder or something.
Yeah, I was thinking the rudder. Sorry if I, misunderstand it.
Well, he nods. Says, boats like that size takes time to get out of port. Right winds, right height, a height of the tide.
And we can get.
She leaves at a certain time. They don't make her leave.
And if we can get close enough, though, to say damage the sails or something, we can make sure we delay that long enough. Whenever that is, but
Yeah.
The problem is if we do such a thing, they may take drastic measures with who they already captured.
I mean, we can't decide anything until we get closer to actually see what's going on. There's no point arguing out here until we actually see what state everything's in.
Oh, yeah. Alicia will, pull out the map, not thinking that she would need it for this purpose, but nonetheless glad she did. Give them directions to the base of the portal to at least hide out until we either return or we don't, and they can escape.
Then I'll say, "Well, please, just look. I heard rumors that they'd taken the leadership, like the town's leaders, to the smokehouse. You can't miss it. It's in the center of town. It's like the tallest building. But from what I've seen, most of the people have been going to the boat. Just try, please. We're not rich folk. We're just a fishing village, but
we don't really need any treasure. It's not about that.
Yeah.
If we free the leaders, they may be able to help us rally more people, so we actually have a proper chance against that ship, which presumably is quite well crewed.
At this point, Alicia will, poke the triad sneak, seeing if she can find any iconography, suspecting of what she thinks it is. And
I mean, presumably here, like, they've got the logo on them.
Yeah. You do see the.
It's
the
already
scarlet
obvious what we're
triad
dealing
on
with.
Okay. Yeah. Besides, she will look to Lux a more personal reason to interfere.
And moreover, I'm not going to stand by and let an atrocity happen like this.
I don't think no one of us is. Shall we head to the fountain?
Let's
See how things go.
Let's quickly spend 10 minutes to get you patched up, and then we'll get moving.
Yes, I would like 10 minutes too. She gestures toward the gun she's been holding.
Yeah, I guess I need some patching up. Do you guys want beer or wine to relax?
Just casually offer them some alcohol.
You know, it might be useful. I have also some rations and things if you want,
You know, they won't say no, but they try and push you to not give them their stuff because you're heroes. You're here to you're saving them.
They have gone through horrible things. Beer and snacks help.
Oh, okay.
Comfort.
Um,
It's wine fine. And some trackers and whatever.
so the guy says does add an additional thing is that if the rumors of the fire are true, he knows one place that would be the best to start it from, and that's the old boathouse. It contains loads of lumber, dry lumber.
Yes, that would be useful, barring any accelerant or fuel.
So he says, if anywhere they're going to take the leaders, it's the smokehouse. If anywhere they can set a fire, it's the boathouse. And the ship's pretty self-explanatory.
You got 3 targets. Well, I think that's clear at least.
If we take out the leaders, perhaps they'll be more disorganized, but that risks the other two.
I mean, as said, the boat's not. As we said, the boat's not going to immediately move on its own.
No, but the prisoners already within.
If we just storm the boat immediately, we're going to have the same effect. I don't think we can take on an entire crew unprepared. Anyway, if someone wanted to do a medicine check to help heal Laurentius up, probably now is a good time.
Yeah.
I can attempt, but
I mean, we've got multiple people with medicine in the group. I'm not one of them, but I know there are people who can.
yeah. Let's see if I butcher this. What's the difficulty again?
I mean, it depends. Are you using the normal version or the expert version? Because DC
Normal.
Do we have an expert in medicine, or is it only normal? We have.
I think Stacks has expert.
Not in medicine, no.
Oh.
Then you're talking DC 15 in that case.
Thought someone did have medicine.
I don't have it trained.
Yeah, just DC 15 then across the board.
Okay. Yeah, then I will roll medicine. And obviously fail. Not a critically fail though. So
Though nothing technically stops Laurentius also patching himself up at the same time. So
I guess he'll give it a shot.
he's had a lot of practice.
Laurentius heals himself for 2d8.
Um,
We'll go ahead
Alicia
and touch you on the hands. I've just recovered one. I'll give you another.
Alicia will put another elixir of life in the party stash so that you can take it.
I'm like 2 thirds in there, so might be enough.
Here, I'll throw another one in there.
Okay, Halldamir, how far away from the town do we look right now?
Like a quarter mile. You can see the odd person running between buildings, trying to keep a low profile, like civilians.
Okay. Quarter mile, so
It's-
we'll be there very quick.
You're very close, like a few minutes away, basically.
Okay.
Like a few minute walk. You could run there reasonably quickly if you really wanted.
I mean, yeah, we can hustle for over 10 minutes so we can get there if we need to.
Yeah, you can get there very quickly. Yeah. But I think we'll do that next time because
Yeah.
more combat will put us quite past our normal end time.
We were heroes,
Yeah,
though.
seems like a good spot. Yeah, we did heroic shit. Heroic fireballs.
Those
mean,
fireballs were
I-
crazy.
I mean, let's be honest. We reopened up this chapter with the correct opening, which was just fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I'm so glad that I got the module that does the multiple. Basically, you can if I target a bunch of people, and then tell the macro that I've targeted them, I then roll all of their saves at the same time, and then it gives me a list, basically.
Yeah, I saw that. That was,
Oh, and trust me, this is only going to get worse as we keep going.
Exactly. So
I mean, I'm thinking about getting a staff of fire myself just to throw another fireball to the mix.
Your action
a
action
thing,
economy is already so whack right now.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Maybe I'll just get another staff of fire for Lux.
So yeah, so happy I have that.
Mhm.
Oh. No, yeah, that's... yeah. If this goes to 1 to 20, yeah, that's gonna get much worse.
Yeah. This does have the potential to get to 20.
I mean, yeah.
Um,
Later on, eventually, I'll get access to additional fireball slots and more things as well. And Dax is going to be just, a cannon in theory.
oh my god, yeah.
I mean, I am
Um,
staying away from direct damage spells in general just because I want to.
But you do have
Yeah.
fireball,
Yeah, but I had to pick fireball.
and I assume fireball.
and
And I assume fireball's a signature for you.
I mean,
Seems like a logical signature spell to take.
I forgot to purchase a lock.
Anyway.
So for this combat, 110 XP as well.
Ooh, XP. Also, I'll stop.
365.
I'll stop the stream now.
Unless... What was last...
No, Lux and I think